Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Hey guys, today I bring you this super glowy summer look. I decided to focus my whole look around one color, which is the L'Oreal Infallible in Glistening Garnet. You can see it's this cranberry color with a very pink tone to it. I realized I don't think I've ever really used this in a season that's not fall and winter, so that was my main goal today, was to make it into a summery look. And I did decide to go ahead and use all Infallibles for my eyeshadows today, just to see what kind of a look we could get with that, because I've never done that. So I used 3 of my Infallibles and then some eyeliners to create a very girly shape that's going to really open up the eyes. And yeah, I just used the cranberry in a way that I feel like is summery. It's a little bit toned down, very wearable for day to day, but still fun and different for summer. So if you want to see how I got this glowing look using my Infallibles and all drugstore products in general, then please stay tuned. Just going to lay down a nice neutral base so that because I'm using a matte eyeshadow on the lid, so don't want to use anything crazy. This is just Nude Pink by Maybelline. So the first Infallible I'm going to take is the Endless Pearl. I don't know why it's called Pearl, because it's matte. It's just a matte cream color, nothing especially exciting or unique, but I'm going to use that on the inner half of my lid, my brow bone, and my inner corner, just to get those nice and set on up. I am using my fingers to apply these just because that's what I prefer, the method that I feel like gets them laid on the best. I'm also going to pop a little of this Endless Pearl color through my crease just to set that base so that when I'm trying to blend some color through there, it's not sticking too much. Okay, now in with the color that inspired me to do this look. This is the Glistening Garnet. It is a bright cranberry type color and really pretty. I wanted to see how to make this into a summery color because it's summery. I just always think of it more as fall. So I'm going to take that right on the outer bit of the lid there where I left it blank. Took that kind of higher up than I generally take my crease colors because I am going for that being the kind of the main part of the look. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out a little. I'm then going to take this color on a blending brush and just to fluff a little through my crease here. And as you can see, like I told you earlier, these don't get picked up that well with brushes, so it's just going to create a softer version of the look. That's my big complaint with these, is that they don't get picked up well with brushes, so it makes them a little hard to work with if you have a color that you want to use in your crease. For the rest of the top, I don't want to do anything too crazy, but I thought it might be fun to add a little navy to create a little contrast. So this is the Infallible in Midnight Blue, and what I'm going to do with that, I don't want it to be too pigmented, so like I said, I'm going to take it on a brush to tone it down. This one is a really gorgeous navy with some brighter blue shimmer, and I'm going to just take that right into the socket. Same basic shape I did with Glistening Garnet, just a little more concentrated. And sticking with the Infallible theme, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim. It's a liquid pen liner, and I'm just going to use this to create a really thin line along my upper lash line. And then just to set that down and add a little more of that blue color, I'm going to take Midnight Blue on an angled brush, which I do find angled brushes pick up these better than most brushes, and I'm going to press that right along where we put that liquid liner. Okay, so as you can see, that Glistening Garnet got a lot toned down by that navy we put in there. Kind of created a fun grayish effect. But I do want to have a pop of it that's a little brighter. So I'm going to do a pop of actually that garnet color on the bottom. Obviously, if you're afraid of pinks down there, which I generally am, you can skip it. But I'm going to show you how once you have your mascara on, it's actually very wearable. So first step down there is just going to be to do a nude on the waterline. It's going to open up the eyes and keep them from looking a little sick and tired with that pink down there. So this is just the Rimmel Scandaleyes in Nude. I am actually going to use a base for my Garnet to make it pop even more. I'm actually using a lip liner because I don't have an eyeliner in this kind of pinky color. If you have one eyeliner, you can use one. Obviously, it's kind of scary to use a lip liner, but I personally find it's okay. So This is NYX Lipliner in Prune, and I'm just going to line my lower lash line with it gently. So now I'm taking the Infallible and Glistening Garnet once again, and with the same angle brush I used with the navy, I'll just wipe it off, make sure we're not getting dark color right when we want the garnet. And I'm just going to really pack that and wiggle it along those lower lashes. Okay, I'm going to soften that out ever so much with my blending brush. We're going to add some mascara, which, as I mentioned, will definitely pull in that lower lash line a lot better. This is just the Maybelline Lash Stiletto, and I'm going to do it generous, like 2 coats, top and bottom. Don't want to skip the bottom because this is what's going to make that pink look a little less crazy. Okay, so for the cheeks, I am using a trio thing by Hard Candy. This is pretty new. This is in Third Wheel. I already did apply the bronzer. I wouldn't call these products super amazing, but it's nice to have all 3 in one place. And I thought I'd show you guys them in action. So I did already use the bronzer, as I said. Now I'm going to go in with the blush on my cheeks. I might actually try to combine it a little with the bronzer because the blush is fairly, got a fair amount of sheen, so mixing it with the bronzer will tone it down. I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks. For the highlight, I'm going to pop that on. I'm not always a highlight gal, but I thought, wow, using this trio, might as well. So it's a very shiny kind of a peachy pink color. I'm just going to stick to the cheekbones, not put it anywhere else, because I'm not wearing a ton of face makeup. And when I'm not wearing a full-on face makeup, I'm not generally so into applying an intense highlight everywhere. This is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Darling. Okay guys, so that is my finished look. I hope you all enjoyed it. I find the Infallibles a little tricky to use in a way that's not just packing them all over the lid, so that was my challenge to myself today, to find a way to do that. It's a way to wear this garnet color that's not full on like in your face cranberry. Not that I have a problem with that, but I know not everyone is comfortable with it, so I thought I would show you that. That's about all I have to say. I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know what you think about it below. Be sure to like it if you like it. Subscribe to see more from me, and I'll be back with a new video in 2 days. Talk to you then. Have a great day. Bye! Carry our bodies safe to shore. Da, da, da.